Pac-12 championship game. Two teams that run a very similar style of offense. Similar plays. They do the same things a lot. Hey everybody, welcome to Elite Athletes TV. I'm Mike Pulaski, former 11-year pro quarterback and former quarterback in the Pac-12. And so in honor of the Pac-12 game tonight, Clash of the Titans, Oregon versus Washington, I wanted to break down a couple offensive plays for you here. Don't forget, subscribe to the channel, talk about offense, talk about mindset. We're expanding out technique stuff as well. So if you want great football content, make sure you subscribe down below. Give us a thumbs up, and I'd love to hear your comments. Even you SEC guys that love to bash on the Pac-12. One thing Oregon is really good at is using the same formation to get to different looks, different plays, and attack you different ways. They love to spin verticals into the boundary, but they also love to run counter GT. Right now, we're going to take a look at how they do that from the same formation and how that can be tough for a defense. So, what you see from Oregon here, they are in a bunch package. You have three guys all up to the top, bunched up next to the line of scrimmage. This can be a run or a good passing package as well. You're going to see 11 personnel, one running back, one tight end. So, again, with a tight end in the game, it's a good run set. Or they can throw the ball because their tight end, Ferguson, is actually very talented as well. And then they're going to run their favorite play in terms of the running game. Maybe not their favorite, but one of the plays that they're very effective at running is the counter GT. Cal is running what's called a tight front here. And so in a tight front, what you get is man over the nose right here. So he's over the center. And then you get these guys covering B gaps. And so this can be tough to run against. Normal counter, you would get a double team from these two guys. Center would block back and you'd pull. But because it's a tight front, they're going to solo this up. And so what's going to end up happening is center is going to block back, guard is going to block down, and tackle is going to block down. They're going to try to wash all of this way. Meanwhile, their right guard is going to pull and kick, and their right tackle is going to pull and wrap, looking for first dangerous jersey up inside. Should be this backer. Tight end is going to step in to help the center on this back block on the backside. So it's called counter GT, and they're starting with the running back to play side. And so he's on this side of the ball. It gives them better alignments in terms of linebacker positioning and where they're at. A lot of teams have gone to this. Normally, it used to be, if you're going to run counter, you'd start with the running back over here, and he would take the ball. Instead, now he's going to take the ball from here and make his read and run from that side. So we'll watch it real quick here. You'll see everybody blocks down, guard and tackle pulls, H fills in, and tackle leads, and that is the counter GT. It's a gap scheme run, it's a very physical run, and it's part of Oregon's personality to run the ball hard with the counter GT. Now, same exact formation. This time, only personnel has changed. So instead of being in 11 personnel, they are now in 12. They have tailback, number one, and two tight end types, or H types, two big guys. That said, Oregon's big guys run like receivers. And so what you're going to see them do is spin it out of this play. They're running verts, what some teams will call all-go special or all-go. It's off of a 4-vert look, but they're going to go vertical with the play. I'll show you one time, and then we'll come back and we'll diagram it. Okay, so it creates matchups. When you put 4 into the boundary, it creates matchups, and they're all going vertical. Remember, last time they had a set like this, bunched tight on the right hash, they ran that counter GT. Now they got big guys in the game, and you're really thinking, man, they could run this football because they got the big guys. But instead, They are now going to spin this thing out. And I love the play. You're going to get a vertical and a dig out of the inside man. You're going to get a vertical and a go out of number 2 and a wheel out of number 3. So now you've got all verts. Your tailback is going to run the swing. So you just saw counter out of this look, and now they come back and they're running all go out of the same look with a personnel group that tells you that they should be pass or running the ball. They spin it out, and Bo Nix actually misses here. But you can see he had a wide open receiver on the go. If he connects, he also, because they put the safety in a bind with the 2 vertical running at him, this safety, Craig Woodson, really good football player, you have a vertical crossing his face here and a vertical going north and south there. And he was in a bind as a result, I think, on this play. As I watch it and I watch the reaction, Cal's linebacker, Caleb Elarms-Orr, should have been running with that vertical across the middle. But all said and done, no harm, no foul, because they didn't hit this one. But it was there for them to hit. One more time. I love passing concepts like this. It forces you to play man coverage into the boundary, essentially, because you're going to spin it out and end up wrong somewhere. You can see all go special, 3 vert, whatever you want to call it. Great play, same set. Tough to defend when you can do multiple things. They've got several more plays out of that same exact set. So when they get in bunch, anything can happen. So you can see if you run multiple plays out of the same set, same formation, even though you've changed personnel, it can be tough for a defense to figure out when to zone you off, when to man you off. And then when you start running 4 receivers into the boundary, you've got to play man eventually, because even zones become man when a guy runs through your zone. So you find a way to put teams into man coverage, you get a stretch and matchups that you like, and you get different looks and can run your power running game out of the same set. That's a winner for Oregon. Watch for counter GT tonight and that all-go special look from bunch into the boundary. They do it extremely well, and they do it several times a game. I appreciate you guys watching. Don't forget, subscribe, give us a thumbs up, leave a comment down below. We'd love to hear from you. I'll talk to you with some more football content coming up soon.